Thanks, Karine. The White House removed a tweet that talked about the increase in Social Security benefits in 2023, quote, through President Biden's leadership. There was a contextual note, I'm not sure what the proper terminology is for the platform, that was added to that. Was it removed because of the addition of the note, or was it removed because of the concern about the veracity of the message?
So it was, look, the tweet was not complete. Usually when we put out a tweet, we posted with context, and it did not have that context. So in the past, we've pointed out that for the first time in over a decade, seniors' Medicare premiums will decrease even as their Social Security checks increase. That's a little bit of context that was not included. This means that seniors will have a chance to get ahead of inflation due to the rare combination of rising benefits and falling premiums. And let's not forget, as you've been hearing me say for the past few minutes about MAGA Republicans in Congress and their continued threat to threaten Social Security and Medicare, proposing to them on the proposing to put them on the chopping blocks every 5 years, threatening benefits and to change eligibility. So those are the types of context that would normally be with a tweet like that. It did not have that context. It was an incomplete tweet, as I just mentioned, and so that's why you saw the digital team take that action.
And I think part of the reason I asked is because the president mentioned a similar type of thing in both of his events yesterday, saying on my watch in one case, on our watch in the other case. Now, he included the Medicare piece of this that you're talking about in the back end. You believe that as long as the Medicare piece is included, that's not claiming credit for something that is quite literally tied to the cost of living.
We believe that we want to lay our argument out fully, and that was important to do as we put out information like that, or as we put out a tweet, and that was an incomplete tweet. So we do think it is important to do. Okay, go ahead.
Karine, does the White House think that another rate hike from the Fed will be positive for the economy or negative?
So as you know, and you hear us say this many times, the Fed is independent. It's an independent agency, and we believe, the president believes, that it has the best monetary policies to address inflation, and they are also the chairman, Chair Powell, is committed to that very kind of charge that is ahead of them. I don't want to comment on it. I know the meeting may be happening right now as I'm standing in front of you, so don't want to get ahead of it. It's not something that we comment from here about, as you know.
On a separate issue, does the White House have a reaction to newly disclosed emails showing that former President Trump's attorneys saw Supreme Court Justice Clarence Thomas as their best hope for overturning President Biden's victory in 2020?
So I saw those reports right before I walked out to the podium, and my understanding is that those emails are being reviewed by the January 6th committee. As we know, the January 6th committee is doing incredibly important work to get to the bottom of what happened on January 6th, which, as you heard the president say, was one of our darkest days in our nation's history. It was, as we all know and we all saw and you all reported, an attack on our democracy. So we will defer to the committee on this investigation. I don't want to get ahead of that, but as far as I know, I understand they are reviewing the emails.
If you enjoyed this video, hit like and subscribe to our channel so you'll be sure to see similar videos from Blaze TV, with the added bonus of signaling YouTube that your voice and opinion still matters. And if you're looking for more great conservative content, check out one of the 2 videos suggested here.